Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. While we were away, I realized that, yeah, we actually did find the coin already. It was on that boat that was hovering down here. Well, you can't see it anymore because it's despawned, but the coin I saw when I was running down here, I didn't quite pan on this screen enough because I just saw the reticle and I clicked it and moved on. But yeah, there was a little boat there. So we spent a lot of time in the last episode trying to find the coin for nothing. So yeah, we'll just have to wait to see where these other coins pop up. Coin number 6. Although yeah, this one's still on the list for some dumb reason. Don't know why. We won't worry about it till later though, because that coin has indeed been found. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna head on back home to do some more main case stuff, because we've been on side cases for, it has to be over 5 episodes at this point. I don't even remember the last episode number that we did do a main case thing, and this is 22. So I think we need to get back to the main mansion. And I'm glad I managed to find it without using the map. Almost. Wait a minute. Hang on. If that's the stupid elephant house, and if we come back up here, then yes, this is it. Okay. Because we have some things to take care of around here. Involving, well, we got this.
Oh, the best place for reading.
Which is just looking around and seeing the new things that we have bought over the course of the game as they've popped up into the universe. Probably walking in areas I shouldn't be. Up. Let's not get stuck, please. I said let's not get stuck, please. Thank you. That would be bad. Anything of interest in here? Not really. Although I do see we brought the elephant back from the last main case. Not that we can really acknowledge it much. Let's just go inside. Actually, is there stuff on this side that we may have purchased? No, everything in this pavilion was acknowledged already. A happy little orange right there. Yep, okay. Well, I guess we'll go inside.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
It's our place, John. We own it.
Well done, Sherry. You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
I don't know what he was going to say the first time, because a bunch of dialogue kind of just happened at once. You can tell we haven't been back here in a while. But everything's looking much nicer.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Yep. Home sweet, we need
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains.
And we need to just look at all this stuff to see if we can trigger a memory. That's a pretty picture.
To be or not to be, that is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Thanks
I
for the
can sense
quote.
an incoming memory, Sherry. Do you?
We have this.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
Nice, we're walking on the bed. Well, actually, the game would nag me if it was time to pin evidence to try and trigger a memory.
You do miss her.
I do.
Who doesn't miss their mother after they've passed?
I'm looking forward to learning to play it. As soon as I have some free time.
There's the analysis table. Think we looked at it already?
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Okay. And let's see. There's a picture on there. No, just kidding. It's fake.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
For what good, though? Oop, gun.
I will need a proper outfit to match this.
And let's see. Did we look in here? No. Oh, we did. Okay. And in that case, let's just go ahead and... Well, there's 2 and then... Okay, well, it's obviously this one. The bedroom redux. Once it'll acknowledge that I can do something.
I was so frustrated to find only one bed in this room. Mycroft initially refused to bring another for you, but after a week-long dispute, he gave in.
What a stubborn man. How well do you think he would sleep without a bed?
Shortly after a row, Sherry crashed with Minecraft about the furniture. I needed a place to sleep, but there was only one bed in our room. Yada, yada, yada. That's it? Really? Okay. Go ahead. Oh, let's do the main hall now. See what we can remember in the main hall. If it'll let me. There we go.
He used to take a shortcut down the banisters, much to everyone's annoyance.
Oh yeah, what fun. They had to fix these handrails several times. I wouldn't try it now, Sherry. Tempting though it is.
Yeah, we used to ride down the banister. Of course, Mycroft hated it. Okay. But now all this place is full of memories. I guess we need to still do some trader stuff, although we could just pin this and see what triggers, if anything. Because there's the mirror right there. I heard the sounds of riding. There it is. Yes.
I had a surprise for my mother.
Yes. What was it, though?
I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it.
Yes.
You had a shovel with you, John. I remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away.
What else, though?
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Who knows? What's this way?
For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs.
Okay, downstairs we go. Let's see what this says.
I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
From back.
Yes. It came from upstairs.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate. Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
Would you look at that? As if by magic, we can now go in this room.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Alright, well, let's look around this room.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want. Look what I found.
Yeah.
The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
Okay. Let's, oh, hang on. Where is it? There we go. You can defend with the bishop or save the king by retreating. Now you have to check. No, remember the actual answer, so... Yeah, that's why they invented manual saving.
Sure, you saved the king, but that's no checkmate, Sherry. You're losing your touch.
You think I care? Because we can just do this. Load. And it's like that never happened. And then, of course, it's going to dump me outside. But we get to try the bet again, and now we know the answer. Yay! I just wish the manual say was a little more precise in where it placed you. But that's just something to do with the way the programming was done with this game. Alright, let's do this again. Defend the king or save. We'll do this one. Whoop.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the black king with the rook.
Perfect. And now we don't have to admit failure. Let's see what we can see around here. Lots of tea over there. Those slots apparently aren't important. What's in here? A journal. Observations of Mrs. Violet Holmes from Dr. Otto Richter. Interesting observations. There's also this. What is this?
No labels. I doubt it ever had one.
Never a good sign.
There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
We'll have to do some chemical analysis to find out what that is.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
I mean, why would they be here if that wasn't the doctor's intention? And then here, and take a look at this table. See this paper. Examination notes. Okay, first you clear accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drift away from reality. Big medical words. And then the paper. Why is it? Oh, that's just the obituary of our father.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, first things first, let's take care of chemical analysis. Which I don't know why they need to do that little animation. Every time it pops up. Let's go ahead and that should minus, right? Yep, -1. And then, you do another minus here. There we go. And then we take the 4 and we can do a reversal of the symbols to get that. And now we just gotta combine them all together to get the final compound. There we go. There we go, and there we go. Perfect. Substance is a hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. Interesting. Read that again real quickly. Yeah, it's a hallucinogen, meaning it causes hallucinations. It's not supposed to cure them.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
All the chemicals in there. Or, medicine.
It reminds me of my mother.
The magnifying glass? Okay.
It reminds me of my mother.
So be it. All the stuff on the floor. It's a nice sketch.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
Alright, and then we also have another drawing right here. Nice.
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
Okay. And then there should be one more. Oh boy.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
One could guess it's supposed to be the house, like maybe on fire, but yeah, it's pretty messed up. Okay, can't look at the shelf. Ooh, we can look at the bed.
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Okay, and over here, there's some potassium bromide.
Seems this was the most frequently used medication.
And
1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
there's a tea set here, and that doesn't matter. What's in the drawer? Oh, I'm still holding A. Oh, sweet, it worked! Yet to receive any correspondence from you. I'm presuming my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. Okay. Oh, that was from our mom. Nice.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose.
That's a freaky sound. Was there a purpose to that terrifying sound effect, game? Yeesh. Oh, plants.
My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
That's why we collected all the violet flowers we could find on the island.
And now they're dead. Okay. I swear there's supposed to be one more thing. I mean, yeah, the painting, but
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object. Oh, it brings back some memories.
here we go. Go ahead and just scroll till it pops up. And it's not in this one. There it is. Or maybe it is, and it's just far, far away. Okay. I started remembering a chaotic morning.
The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained.
And the chair.
Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down.
And then over here.
We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I think it happened in the morning.
Up, and now it's time to see if we can reassemble what happened. You remember these? Yeah, I'm not happy they're back. I really do not like this mechanic. Some people complain about the fighting in this game being one of the biggest downsides, but I gotta be honest. For me, the biggest downside is having to do these reconstruction scenes. Well, what really is annoying is how, well, they fixed this a lot in the second game, in the next game, Awakened, where they tell you, what's it called? When you're almost right. Let's see. Are those the only options? I think that's right. No. Looking for one that takes into account the... Nothing takes into account the blunt object that hit the portrait. Okay, and then there should be one more. That, or... I don't know if it was that. If this crazy scene was happening, why would we be drinking tea peacefully?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Whatever. It's most likely this one that's wrong. Try that one. There we go.
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh.
Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died.
Started off badly, Mom was anxious, then hysterical. She threw food and shouted at the doctor, calling him a liar. Blah, 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 blah.
My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened. John!
Every time you... I just don't... Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
In the end, little has changed. My mother was still unwell, just not with tuberculosis. What I do not yet understand is why Mycroft lied about it. There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
Well, let's go find out, because, yeah, it's too early to quit for the day. Let's, see who's arrived. Mr. Sailor Man.
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking for you.
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
And that something is my prize, I suppose?
You're a fast learner, sir.
Well, let's observe this man. Let's see. He was painting recently. He has an old and shabby uniform. No signs of hard physical labor, and hiding something. All right. The answer is an artist disguised as a sailor.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Okay. Yep, so we have to go to the art exhibition. Not only for the Birds of Compilation, but even more general need. Okay. Well, that's our next main case for the first time in a while. But first, we need to go to Mind Palace Land and start pairing together some things. Okay. Worried about our mental faculties. That's a fair thing. To go Vogel's thing, or we can look this up and do that. And then we have these still. Which... found one treasure by accident. At one point, we'll need to just do them all. And then we're working down the coins list slowly but surely. Yep, and then just furniture stuff. We don't need to have the furniture case pinned. We'll just work on that later. The muse from abroad is where? Alright, so let's go to the map. Bazaar and Hems Road is Old City, which is... Really? I'm gonna say hidden coin there? That'd be too convenient. Actually, yes. There. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna walk just for the sake of, well, we're almost out of time. And also...
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Esteva, happy to make your acquaintance. I am here on behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
Alright. I hear there's a missable achievement where you, click I'm busy and he'll leave. But, we'll just find out. Autosaves exist for this very reason, too.
I'm afraid I don't have time for this now.
I hope that you will reconsider. If you do, I'll be here.
There we go! Achievement! Now.
So, are you ready to take on the task?
Yes.
You have my attention, Mr. Esteva.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
Status quo?
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What do I need to do?
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There's a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
But what if I don't want to be discreet? Well, that case is all the way, if I remember correctly, he said Old City, but it's North Old City. Old City Bridge is completely out of the way from Vogel Land. Oh, and there's new furniture to buy too, so... yeah, my mission to just walk down the coast until time is up will commence, which I think we only need to go for like 2 more minutes or something. I've been off on my timing lately in terms of getting to exactly half an hour, or it's been a couple minutes or so. So I tried harder this time. It's easier when I just start at the top of an hour or the bottom of an hour and go till the 30 or the at the top, but I started at like 20 something, and so now I don't remember, it's 24, is it 26, maybe it's 28. I am more precise in turn on having episodes be exact length than most people. I don't know if that's a flaw or just my attempts at ultimate perfection, which I know I'll never achieve, but it helps. What the creepy doll. It helps me just keep a general feel of consistency across videos. Can we... there's not really anything that's popped up on Silent Way, so I think we'll follow it. See if we can make anything appear. Could be a waste of time, could be a new location. Only time will tell. What's the point of that little... just spot right there? How do you get up to that? Deal with tree. Huh. I don't understand the design of that location, that's for sure. And maybe I'm not intended to. Let's take it this way. Which, for those who like directions, this is to the right. I probably mentioned this at the very beginning, but that was like 20 episodes ago. But we can never go back to the hotel where we started the game. It is locked off. Because that was just the tutorial area. Silent Way is gonna head more down. Yep, so we'll go this way. Head up the street. Even for just doing normal walking, we are actually doing a good job of traversing this map at a decent speed. Yeah. And then we're gonna stop at this intersection, and I'm gonna let you go. So next time on Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, we'll head on to Vogel's Gallery. See you guys then.